Hello everyone, it's Mel here from Centre for Healing. I'm going to share with you today how to be an online therapist or healer, which is really important, I think, in these kind of days and times. Before we get started, make sure you hit subscribe below and click the little bell button so you get notified when our next video comes out. And I'd love to get your comments below on, if you've been enjoying watching what we've put out to you so far, or if there's something else that you would like us to share with you, maybe personally about our lives or about our business, just let me know. The next few videos will be more about, having a healing business and things like that. But I'm happy to go back to speak to people about mental health and addiction as well. So, again, this video is about how to be an online therapist or healer. So basically, this might be silly for some of you because some of you are probably like, I'm already doing it because I had to move to teletherapy when COVID happened, etc. So maybe I can give you a little bit, a few more ideas or like what we've done. Maybe it will help you. Basically, just to give you a little bit of backstory, we started with in-person about I think nearly 5 years ago, and in between we had a few online clients here or there, but predominantly we were doing in-person, and we grew our team from 2 to 5, moved into a big healing center, had full-time healers, had holistic therapies helping people with mental health and addictions. And then sorry, my mic is just buzzing me a little bit. And then, so basically, with COVID and everything, we thank our souls and thank the universe. Oh, it's really getting me, sorry. Okay, is that we actually transitioned our whole business online pre-COVID stuff, only a few months earlier. And so I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about that. So I was inspired by a friend that had done the same thing, and he said, you might lose some clients, but you'll gain a lot more. But like I said, these days it's literally if you're not online, it might be a bit hard for you to get clients at the moment, or post-COVID, some people want to continue doing online because that's what they're used to now. I mean, there are so many benefits because people don't have to travel. They get to be in the comfort of their own home. If it is a safe place, there's a lot less overheads for you as a business owner, which is really good for that bottom line. And for you, again, there's no cost, for rent, for traveling to work and back. You get more time with your family and things like that. So in that transition, what I did was I looked at all, I thought, okay, there's Zoom and stuff like that. I want to be compliant. I want people to feel secure. So instead of just using Zoom, I went for using an actual practitioner software. So there's all different ones out there. I literally set up all these free trials, which most of them let you do, and I had to play around. I love all that stuff. I love all that technical stuff. So I really enjoyed that part, and I looked at a program and I thought, does this do everything that I need? So when I was looking at that, I was like, does this program do teletherapy? Can I do the video calls through it, and is it secure? 2, does it have the ability for me to keep my client notes, so to type them up and to scan or to upload my, notes? We use a testing sheet in root cause therapy, so I need to upload those. Does it allow customers to be able to book appointments online? Because the last thing you want to do is have to go back and forth on Instagram, emails. When's a good time for you? Can you do this A, B, and C? Just have a way for people to just make it really easy. Find a time in your schedule that aligns with them. They book it in. I'm someone that I like to get paid up front to hold that time for me. Some people don't mind getting paid on the day or after, but I wanted a software where they could do the payment while they were booking in. And with payments is a whole nother thing, but you can do payment plans or you can do upfront. I wanted a program that could do both. and that would follow up people if they didn't pay as well for me. Like anything that I could automate, I would automate. So also I wanted to find a program that would be able to have my intake form and documents and everything and just automatically send to them, you know? If I'm not in person and like printing out the form and all of that, if it's online, I want that to just be sent to them. If they book in a session, bang, they get sent the intake form, everything automatically. So I wanted that as well. And I'm probably like missing a few things, but basically that, by looking at all the programs that the software that's out there, something that has all of it together. Like I didn't want a separate, you can do like Calendly or something which does the booking and payment, but then I didn't want them to go somewhere else to then do the session or somewhere else to privately message me in between sessions. I wanted it all together. So I looked at, there was ones like Simple Practice, Theralink. There's all like, if you look up teletherapy software, all different ones will come up. So I wanted one that did it all, and the one that I found was Practice Better. And I've actually got my affiliate link below if you want to click that to get a free trial, I think for 30 days. And that, I love it because it has all of that. There's even an ability in there to take people through group coaching programs and everything. So it is a bit like, a little bit clunky, a little bit technical, but once you get everything set up, it does run really smoothly. I found like with the first like 5 clients, they were like, oh, I'm not getting this, or what's this, or how do I do that? That all kinds of, once all those issues come up and you kind of resolve them, then it's smooth sailing from there. And it's actually been a really awesome time saver for me. Again, choose one that works for you. I was going to go with Simple Practice, I think, because it does similar things, but they didn't take, if you are in Australia, it wouldn't let people process their payments. You had to have an American bank account. That was the only thing that stopped me. The interface is really nice and everything like that. It's less clunky, but yeah, because I'm in Australia, or right now I'm not, but I'm from Australia, business in Australia. So yeah, I ended up going with that. So that's like the technical stuff that you've just got to set up. And obviously you've got to be on socials and all the other stuff you'd probably do with in person as well. In terms of like what you can do, there's like, you can do pretty much most, I guess, talk therapies. For us, we do a mixture of talk therapy and then some like regression and healing and guided meditation and stuff. So that has been fine as well. And some muscle testing as well. So that has been fine as well because we get people to do it themselves. You know, just let them know to be somewhere like in a private space for like 2 hours, uninterrupted. Some people like to be in their car. I mean, that doesn't really work for what we do, but just depending on what you're doing, what therapy you're doing, you can decide. Energy healing can be done remotely anyway. So if you know anything about, you know, metaphysics, non-locality, it's perfectly fine. I myself do a lot of distance energy healing, like for pain and things like that for people, or remote distance healings for animals, children, for people around emotional stuff or trauma. And it works just as well as if they were in person. So the therapy that we do is root cause therapy. I've got a link below if you want to learn more about that. Also, if you are someone that you're like, okay, so either you're watching this because you are already a therapist or a healer and you want to transition online, or maybe you're someone that is not a therapist or healer, you're just looking into maybe doing a training, or maybe you've done a bunch of trainings and you're not quite sure about how to get your business started and set up. We have actually, we wrote down every single thing that we did, every single system, every single thing for like turning the lights on, putting the oil diffusers on, to like exactly what to say to a client when you first see them. Like every single thing that we did in our business, we documented all of it and put it into procedures and systems. And basically we made a whole franchise kit basically. And that would usually cost someone like 30 grand. I actually take through someone what I would take them through if I was business coaching them. So basically we got our practice up to make like our average, even before doing online courses, so just one-on-one healing, were making about 20 to 30 grand a month or more. So that was the average. So if you're someone that you're like, yes, I want that lifestyle, I want that income, I want to help people. My purpose is to heal people. If you're an empathetic person, I think that healers should be doing it first time. I mean, I met so many healers that they were doing a full-time job, just doing something else. And that like broke my heart, because I'm like, people need you. Like, you need to be doing it full-time, and you need to be having like a lifestyle that you love out of it as well. You need to fill your cup up. Like, we teach people self-care and to fill their cup up and to love themselves. But are we doing that? Or are we like of the mindset of like, no, I should be in poverty. I should be, kind of scraping by. I shouldn't charge well for what I do. I mean, some people want to do that, and that's fine. I mean, if you're financially okay, but you're not going to be fully there for someone and present if you're worried about finances and you're stressed. So for that, we created Practice in a Box. So I've got that link below. Usually I like people to have done our training though, but yeah, if you want to jump in and do that, no matter like what kind of practitioner and healer or therapist that you are, then I've made that just for you guys. And so, yeah, drop any like questions that you have below about how we kind of have built our business. Obviously, everything will be in that training if you click on that link. And yeah, I just want to say that, moving online has been like amazing for our family. We are able to live anywhere. We are able to like people are used to online now because of what's happened in 2020. So, it's not so much of a barrier now to get clients online. And you can reach people around the world. I know like some particular therapists, like in America, you can't like serve people in other states. That's why we made this training, because we wanted people to have, a therapy that they can use where they're not restricted by borders. We are getting to this like globalization of, we all should be connected, helping each other. Our therapy, you can gain insurance, international insurance, so that's not a problem. And yeah, I hope you got something out of this video today, even like a small nugget, whether like it's inspired something, in you, or whether you're like, if she can do it, I can do it. Yes, you can. We'd love to help you, or, have a play with those programs that I said below and get your work out into the world. People need you. I just want to thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Thank you.